Hello everyone, let's talk about this aluminum heatsink from LiebeWH. Specifically, the 150 by 120 by 20 millimeters model in blue. Right off the bat, the size is pretty generous. This isn't some tiny little afterthought. It's a substantial chunk of aluminum designed for serious heat dissipation. The blue anodized finish is a nice touch. It gives it a bit of visual flair, which, let's be honest, matters to some of us when we're building or modifying our PCs. But beyond aesthetics, the real question is, how well does it cool? This heat sink is primarily intended for cooling PC components, PCB boards, or anything else that generates a significant amount of heat. The fin design is crucial here. The more surface area exposed to the air, the better the heat transfer. This LiebeWH heat sink has a good density of fins, which should translate to efficient cooling. Installation is straightforward. It doesn't come with any mounting hardware, so you'll need to source your own screws, thermal paste, and potentially some thermal pads, depending on your specific application. This isn't necessarily a drawback, as it allows for greater flexibility in how you mount it. You can adapt it to various components and configurations. In terms of performance, it's difficult to give precise numbers without specific testing equipment. However, based on the size, fin density, and material, it should provide a noticeable improvement in cooling compared to smaller or less efficient heat sinks. It's ideal for situations where you're dealing with components that are running hot, such as overclocked CPUs, GPUs, or high-power LEDs. One thing to keep in mind is airflow. A heat sink is only as effective as the airflow it receives. Make sure you have adequate ventilation in your case or enclosure to allow the heat to be carried away from the fins. You might consider pairing this heat sink with a fan for even better cooling performance. Overall, the LiebeWH aluminum heat sink is a solid option for anyone looking to improve the cooling of their electronic components. The size, fin design, and blue anodized finish all contribute to its effectiveness and appeal. Just remember to factor in the need for mounting hardware and adequate airflow when considering this product.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.